Hey.
Looking live here at Stack-Up Stadium in Homo, Louisiana, as the 4-7 Louisiana Revolution play host to the 7-4 Houston Headhunters as the Reds close out the season at home. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Colin Northup. Joining me in the broadcast booth this week is Rochelle Colston. How you doing, Ray?
Hey, Colin. Glad to be here with you tonight. Hope this is a good game.
Indeed. Alongside statisticians Zach Holdorf and Stephen Acker, we welcome you to the second game of the Friday night block here in week 14 of the SFL. Rochelle, Houston's already clinched the playoff berth. What do they need to do in order to prevent Louisiana from dropping them down into the 7-5 mosh pit?
Yeah, I mean, to me, basically I just do what they've been doing all season. Daybirds got to protect the ball. These are develop their run game away. And on the other side, Louisiana, Tommy Utah's had a rough season. His touchdown to interception ratio is not very good. 6 touchdowns to 22 interceptions. He's been sacked 28 times. They got to do a better job of protecting him in that pocket.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's on the field. Louisiana will kick off the Houston first. Others Boudreaux, the kicker for the Revolution. Send it away to start the ball game, and fielding it deep out of the end zone, returning its Hall of Famer DR Sim all the way up to the Houston 23-yard line. Let's introduce you to the Houston offense, led by number 2 quarterback Dave Burr. Joining Burr in the backfield are running backs G.P. Wells, number 21, and number 28 Josh Schlepp, plus the fullback number 47 Dan Curtis. Wide receivers, Sim is number 80, Mike St. Green number 15, rookie C.J. Parrish, number 17 Ryan Davis, number 88 Greg Corky. Tight ends are Daisy Peace, number 83, taken 12th overall in the rookie draft. Hall of Famer Tiberius Bovines, number 89, in his 20th season. 3 wide for Houston. It's Corky motions to the top of the screen, offset single back. Behind Burr back to throw. Pressure in the pocket, lets it go, finds Sim for the first down, short of the 40.
And Houston comes out firing all cylinders, starting with their passing game. I'm surprised. You got 2 really good running backs, but nice play on first down.
The offensive line for Houston, Connie Cook, number 71, a rookie. He's at one tackle spot. The other is number 77, Barry Simeon. And rounding out the unit is rookie guard number 70, Sarah Bergens. Ivan Kopech, number 5, is the backup quarterback. Back throw, Burr fires, incomplete. Just a little too low for Sim, second down.
And that timing, they only have 3 down linemen. There's no pressure on Burr. It's an errant throw.
2nd and 10, clock stopped, 9:27 to go in the first quarter. Louisiana on defense. Defensive ends, number 55, Brian Craven. Gary Burney's number 75, Chance Wall. Second on the team in sacks with 4. Burr back to pass again, fires down the field out of man open. For a first down, that is number 15, Mike St. Green. Hauls it in before being planted on the other side of 50.
Right now, Houston's doing a good job in the middle of the field, technically in the middle of the field, in between the secondary and the linebackers. Just finding open receivers every time.
He started out pretty well, completing his first 2 out of 3 throws. Timothy Welbar Christie and Chuck Diesel are the inside linebackers. Running out the core is number 41, Gary Clem, the team's sack leader. Number 96, Blake B. Craze, and Slim Shady, number 97. Burr fires deep, but it's just over the head of Bovine, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
As big as our target as Bovine is, that was pretty well overthrown.
Secondary for Louisiana is made up of corners, Even Arthur and Rollman Hood. Free safety is number 47, Dante Grimm, and rounding out the secondary are safeties Take Bennett, number 27, number 31, Nathan Blake, and number 33, Ronnie Shanahan Jr. As Grimm almost picks that one off, he had an interception a week ago to set up a 3rd and 10.
That was a very risky pass, Colin. He's lucky that didn't go the other way.
As you said, Rochelle, Burr has to protect the football. He's flirting with danger that time. Nonetheless, it's 3rd and 10. 4 wide in the formation. With 3 to the bottom. Blitz comes from Shady as they rush 4 in total. Burr fires deep and Hood almost
Another one.
at his 5th interception of the year. And that'll set up a 4th down.
Great stop by Louisiana here, forcing a punt.
It looks like Sonny J, the place kicker, number 14 for Houston, is back there handling the punting duties as well. He gets this away. It's a high kick. And with the corner, fair catch called for at the 11-yard line. Where the Revolution will start on offense.
That gunner got down there in a hurry. He was waiting for the receiver to catch the ball.
Yeah, the discretion was better part of valid there for Twin Screw number 17, who was the returner, by simply calling for the fair catch. Tommy Utah is the quarterback, number 8. He'll send a man in motion. That's number 80, Adam Banks. His running backs are number 23, Dwayne Sammons, and number 44, Chris Grant Jr. 2 fullbacks, Cameron Collier and Noah Scott. He's good to Sammons, picks up 2. Wide receivers, we already mentioned Twin Screw, number 17, Adam Banks. Salvador Napoli's number 83 and number 84, Reg De Niro. Tight ends are John Michael Sudduth, number 85, Levy Lease, number 81, and Tyler Gregory. Utah back to throw, fires down the middle, had a man, but unable to haul it in with Sudduth. Kai Cash, number 27, on the hit.
That wasn't a bad throw by Utah. You just have to catch those.
Already 3rd and 8 for Louisiana. Four wide out for the Revs. That offensive line, Odette Boudreau, number 64, Ray Lafayette, number 77, the tackles. Guards, Sergei Kozlov, number 65, and Cole Katz, number 69. As Utah goes way deep for Banks, and he has it. Tackle made by Barnhart, number 25, for the Headhunters, but not before Louisiana picks up a huge 1st down.
That was big, Colin. You're back near your own end zone. Number 80 runs a great route. Ooh, that was close. That was a 50-50 ball almost.
Threw it up for grabs, and that time the gun finds his mark way down the field for a big 3rd down pickup there for the Revs. They go empty. We'll get to the Houston defense after this play. Utah on the sprint out. Stats fires down the field as John Michael Sudduth this time hauls it in. And it's introduced the Houston defense starting at the defensive line with number 55, Alex Perez, his 9th SFL season, all with Houston. Denzel Mavericks, the other end, number 97. Anthony Stover, number 98, and KT Slayer, number 99, are tackles. Slayer leads the team in sacks at 6. Jason Peace is the inside linebacker, number 52. Garrett Evans and Chris Britton III. Round out the core, Britton III has 75 tackles. And some of the secondary members already introduced themselves. Number 26, John Barnhart. Number 27, Kai Cash. Along with number 23, Mike Bird. Are the corners, free safeties, Guy Incognito, number 31. Brady Clark, number 43. And 2 strong safeties, number 25, Blake Preen and Al Ingram III. And Sudduth again hauls it in for a 1st down for the Revs. He had a touchdown reception last week versus Jacksonville.
Going now, but Louisiana's driving the ball down the field, Colin.
And they've been very efficient so far. Sudduth's 2nd grab on this drive. Breen is the team's leader in both pass deflections with 14, which is number 1 overall in the league. And interceptions with 6 also gives him the team lead in that category. 1st and 10, 4 wide receivers, trips to the top. So we have twin screw in motion now to make it a 2x2 set. Give to Simmons. He got hung up in traffic and tackled for a loss of 1.
I mean, he's got hung up behind his a little push by the defense, push the offensive line back a little bit, got stuck behind there.
No room for Simmons that time. His first carry of the ball game. Split backs. We got 3 wide receivers for the Rebs. Back to throw is Utah. Moves around, fires deep to the end zone, tipped away and incomplete. That was Bird, number 25, who had a shot to pick that one off.
He definitely did. It was right in his hands, basically. He just didn't hang on. Risky throw.
Now here's another long 3rd down situation. 11 yards to go for the first for the Rebs. See what they do here. 5:51 to go in the opening quarter. Still no score, but Rebs threatening here in the red zone. Ball at about the 25-yard line. Back to throw, Utah. Now it's the move in the pocket. Down he goes. Sack time. Sack made by Stover, number 98.
And I think they just got pushed out of the field goal range, Colin.
It's a loss of 6 yards on the play. He came flying in after fighting through his man. Oh, they're still going to try it. It'll be about a 48-yard attempt for Boudreaux. He's only missed one kick of the year.
I thought the loss was bigger than that. It looked that way on.
And the field goal is good. So they go almost 10 plays, 58 yards, but only net 3 points in the end instead of 7.
Hey, but Louisiana's on the board first.
Rebs trying to play a bit of chaos agent against a fellow division rival.
It definitely, I mean, if Louisiana forces a loss here, it could cause chaos for Houston as far as playoff standings go.
Which will make scenarios all the more confusing, perhaps, as Corky downs this in the end zone. Ball comes out to the 20. If you're new to the Simulation Football League, welcome. The SFL is football for everyone. Get off the sideline and start your play today by joining our Discord server at simulationfl.net. Click the join community button and begin your career, or just meet the stars of the SFL on and off the field. It's never too late to be involved. Pitch out. Wells broken tackle, tried to break the second one, but unable to pick up a 5.
That's the first run of the night for Houston.
Good run for the Headhunters. 7th meeting between these clubs, first since season 19. Here's another pitch out. This is to Wells. GP Wells. Josh Slapp was on the previous carry. He came in under 100 yards to 1,000 and sets up a 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I think it's very important for Houston to establish this run game. I think they would open their passing game up a lot.
You got a single receiver in tight on offset eye. They're going to get to Curtis. He picks up the first down with ease.
Wow, we're seeing all their backs on this drive, Colin.
Oh, that's a reserve fullback in there.
Yep.
So down the depth chart they go, but it had some positive results. First down for Houston. We'll have a pitch out again to Slapp, break a tackle, but he's unable to get very far. Only picked up 1 Blake on the tackle for the Revolution.
And Nathan Blake coming from a strong safety spot to make a big tackle.
Good
only
fit
1
in the
yard
run.
gain.
Good fit in the run support there. 4.5-point underdog at home are the Revs, over under 45.5. Wells only picks up 1 more to set up a 3rd and 8 for Houston. See what they do here.
Looks like we're gonna see our first pass of this possession, Colin. Third and 8. I don't see them running the ball here. And we got punch set, so yeah.
Back to throw. Down the middle, catch made to Mike St. Green. His second catch of the ball game is good enough for a first down.
And David Bird's like in the middle of the field. It's a third, big attack down the middle of the field for a long yardage gain. They had to do better than that in the coverage.
They're definitely finding holes in the area. Already look for the coaching staff to make adjustments for the Rebs. As it's 1st and 10, clock ticks under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Louisiana in front 3-0 our score. Burr back to throw. Sets, fires, had Bovine, but Blake made a great play on the ball to break it up at the last minute.
Yeah, perfect timing by Nathan Blake to make the big hit right as he caught the ball, knocked the ball loose.
2nd and 10. The incompletion stops the clock. Burr now 3 of 8 for 50 yards. He's back to throw again, fires down the field, had a man open, it's caught by Bovine this time. It's good enough for a first down.
Yep, and like I said, once again, it's the middle of the field. They need to either start playing in some more man coverage or drop the linebackers back some more.
First and 10. Just past the 30-yard line. Oh, the Houston head on it. Send the man in motion. That is the Hall of Fame tight end Bovine. They'll reset on the other side of the formation. They'll pitch it out that way to Slap, and Slap will gain about 4 yards to the 25. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They're trying to slow it down a little bit. They went pass, and they're back to their run game. Nice pickup on first down.
Good balance from them so far as they line up in the I formation. G.P. Wells, the back. Curtis in front of him out of the I. Here's the give to Wells. Ooh, he stopped less than a yard short of sticks for shot.
He did a good job of being stopped like a yard short and just kept pushing forward. Got so close to the first down marker.
Look, you can practically sneeze the ball across the first down line. It's so close. See what they do here. Bird checks into something else at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback sneak, maybe.
The Rebs. It's going to be a run to Slap. He has the first down with ease.
It definitely. I was thinking quarterback sneak, but of course I was wrong.
We got 1:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Rochelle Colston, Colin Northup here, along with our statisticians Zachary Holdorf and Stephen Acker. Pitch out to Wells. He's stopped for no gain by Slim Shady.
Yeah, first time I'm calling his game tonight, but he's had a career. He's like, veteran linebacker for sure, with a great career.
He's racked up a lot of seasons with a lot of different teams, but has sort of found a home here in Louisiana as Sim goes in motion. Burr fires the end zone. Bovine has it. Touchdown, Houston.
He was so close to getting sacked on that play, Colin. He got rid of the ball just in time. Found this big target in the end zone. Great grab by Bovine. Touchdown, Houston.
And for the Hall of Famer, he just continues to add to his touchdown total. That's up touchdown number 89 in his career. As Sonny J will be on to attack the extra point. Coming into this game, he was sitting at 990 career receptions. That puts him 10 away from 1,000. caps the 13-play drive with a touchdown, Rochelle.
And I'm just trying to pay attention to all the signs in Louisiana Stadium because they always find pretty funny stuff to post. Haven't seen anything funny yet though, but I'll keep looking.
Always a good Easter egg whenever the Revs play anybody at home. It's Chris Grant Jr. on the return up the middle, and the big back goes to the 32-yard line. Clock stopped at 24 seconds remaining. Revs now down by 4.
Hey, great return.
Ball is on the Revolution 32-yard line. Pretty good field position for them. Rochelle, the 1st and 10. Collier, the fullback in front of Utah. Blitz on the run, and Utah is and he fumbles the ball. Oh no, he didn't need that, and Crispin the third fell on it as Blake Preen, I believe, was the man who forced it out in Utah, who's had problems throwing interceptions. Commits a turnover there as he fumbled it away.
Fumbled it before he was even hit, I think, Colin. I think he saw the big guy coming and just didn't know what to do.
There were some rushers on the edge there. Ball is on the Revolution 37-yard line. 19 seconds to go in the quarter, 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Slap, who picks up 9 somehow, falling all over people.
And they got like 3 yards on the roll. That's been a big body he rolled across.
That was Chuck Diesel he took for a ride. He's no small man either.
He's about 3 yards wide.
And that'll be the last play of this opening quarter. 7-3 our score. Watching the SFL on YouTube. Presented by APM Music. Aerial coverage of today's game provided by Dax DroneWorks. Aerial photography and videography services for real estate, events, marketing, and more. Learn more at daxdroneworks.com. Boy, Rochelle, is that some beautiful aerial footage there.
Yep, pretty close to where I live too, Colin.
Just absolutely amazing stuff that you can capture with that piece of technology. 2nd and 1 here as we start the second quarter. Houston has it off a Louisiana turnover. Slap picked up the first down, but we got somebody down, and oh no, it's the leading backer for the Revs. Gary Clem is injured.
Louisiana's using a crucial player on their defense right now. Could be tough.
Well, they hope he's back soon. As it's 1st and 10, 9:57 to go in the quarter. First and 10. 7-3 our score. Give up the middle, the slap, and Slap only manages to pick up 2 more yards.
I think Tate Bennett's had enough of that. He just kind of pushed him to the ground on that tackle.
Just sort of gummed up the works there up front. Almost practically pushed the offensive line back into the running back. Burr back to throw, fires down the middle, goal line has it. It's 1st and goal as he's tackled at the 5.
There's definitely a Burr-Bovine connection here tonight. Once again in the middle of the field.
His second grab. You're right, Rochelle. They've been going after that middle of the field. Nathan Blake saves a touchdown for the moment. He's got 3 grabs for 50 yards now. And a touchdown. Long of 19. Pitch out. The slap.
Oh my God.
He's done an open corner touchdown, Houston.
I mean, that whole left side was just open. It's a great blocking, and that looked too easy, Colin.
Look at this, Rochelle. If we're gonna get a look on the replay here, by the end he's like taking a walk in the park. He barely broke a sweat.
It was like a casual jog to the end zone.
And for slap. On the year, that is touchdown number 13 on the ground. He had 12 coming in. That's second most in the league. GP Wells has 7. This squad's been productive on the ground. And productive passing wise, too. Bird just over 2,000 yards, completing 53% of his passes. Jack kicks it away, couple of yards, fielded at the 2 by Grant Jr. up the middle and wiggling his way to the 29-yard line where he'll be brought down. The Revs come back out, Rochelle, hoping for a little better ball security.
Well, every time you see a quarterback that doesn't slide and he gets hit, you're taking a chance of fumbling the ball. I don't like to see it.
And I tell you, one guy that especially didn't like to see it is his head coach.
Gerald Smith.
Craven, yeah. He probably wasn't too happy with what occurred. Splitbacks as Utah audibleizing. One receiver each side. He's back to throw. Under some heat, gets rid of it. Oh, tipped in, incomplete. Jason Reese almost had an interception.
These Houston linebackers are covering a lot of ground.
Indeed, they are. Clock stop, 8:59 to go in the first half of play. Back to throw, Utah.
Uh-oh.
He's going to take off again. Holds on to the ball this time. But is tackled just behind the line to set up a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, he felt the pressure that time and took off. I said, please slide, please slide. Of course he doesn't.
Chris Britton III, who had the fumble recovery, with the sack that time. Sets up a 3rd and 9. Single back behind Utah. He's back to throw. Has to move out of pocket again. Takes off. Showing the fancy moves, but ultimately is stopped 2 yards short of sticks. And Vital Lee will be on for another punt.
It's the second play in a row where number 55 was just barreling down at him from behind because he felt the footsteps behind him.
Alex Perez giving chase. Leon for another punt. She gets it away. Returned by Corky up to the Houston 26-yard line where the Editors will take over. The SFL alongside Jack's data will be breaking down where the playoff race stands after Saturday's game on the Season 22 Scenario Show right here on SFL YouTube. 3 games will remain, 8 scenarios will remain. What seeds, opponents, and situations will your team find yourselves in? Who should you cheer for down the stretch? Stay up late with us. The show will air live at 11:45 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday on SFL YouTube. Michelle, should be a lot of fun.
I'll be on the scenario show. I look forward to it every season. It's always a little bit crazy.
Slap on the draw, picks up about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Lots of things in play, and Houston hoping to take care of business so they're not involved in any crazy scenarios that might befall them should they come out on the wrong side of this one, even though they've secured a playoff berth. GP Wells stopped in the backfield for a loss to set up a 3rd and 4.
And Houston came out in their opening drive, pass. But since then, they slowed the game down. They started running the ball. With a 2-score lead, I don't blame them. They're just milking the clock at this point. Now they come out in an empty set.
Just keeps The
Ooh.
defense fresh, but not that time as Slim Shady came flying in with the sack. Big number 97 got in. And the fans here are loving it.
I mean, he just basically just sidestepped the guard. He's just like, okay, we'll just sidestep you and sack your quarterback.
And for Shady, he had 2.5 sacks coming in. This is his first sack of the ball game. Now makes it 3.5. His fair catch called forward to 32. What should the Revs try to do here, Rochelle?
They have to get a stop at this point. You can't afford for Houston to score any more points before halftime.
They've also had trouble possessing the ball, and they've had trouble with the blitz. Better protected this time as Utah finds a man. It's Twins Group for the first down as he's past the 45.
I mean, a good play there, oh, look at that. Good separation from the wide receiver from the cornerback. It's got a little bit behind him, and perfect throw by Utah.
Something worth noting here, only 3 rushing yards and a combined 6 carries so far. Of course, 4 of the 6 carries are scrambles by Utah. Sammons picks up another 2 yards to set up a 2nd and 8.
We're having problems establishing the run game so far, but maybe he'll pick up. Maybe they'll have a little bit of a game plan change.
You got 2 tight ends, split backs, 1 receiver out. Here's Utah back to throw. Fires in the flat. Heavy Lease had it, but he was crushed by 2 people. One of them was number 26, John Barnhart.
That was a big hit. That poor receiver cut it from both ends.
3rd and 8 now as the clock is stopped. 5:48 to go in the first half of play. And Tommy Utah trots out with 4 wide receivers and a single back behind him. Here's De Niro in motion, being followed by a corner out there. Utah back to throw. Throws and he finds Swinscoop for the 2nd time in the drive, and he's tackled at the 40, but not before he gets a first down.
Great job by Utah finding the open receiver. Swinscoop ran a great little route.
He's Al Ingram the 3rd was following De Niro on the motion there. Utah under center. Spent all 6 years in the league with the Rebs as their starting quarterback. Pitch out to Cameron Collier, who has 5.5 yards per carry coming in, picks up 8 there before stepping out of bounds.
This is the best run we've seen from Louisiana of the night.
Collier coming into the ball game is only 23 carries, but 5.4 yards a carry. That's 4th best in the league. You just see why there. Noah Scott checks in. He'll line up in front. Grant Jr., I believe that is. We'll find out. As Twin Screw motions out wider. This is going to be a pitch play to Sammons. Broken tackle, and Dwayne Simmons with a great block from Twin Screw. Rumbles out of bounds with a huge gain.
What a great pickup and what a great run, Colin. I mean, he just had some great blocking for him up front.
Indeed. And shout out to Twin Screw getting dirty out there, using his big body to not only get in the way of the defender, but to knock him down. Impressive stuff. We have Gregory in motion. Tight end number 88, Utah back to throw. Gets a
Ooh.
blitz and down he goes again. Sack time, Stover for the second on this ball game, loss of 6.
That's a big man coming at you, Colin. He just basically just went around his offensive lineman and just met the quarterback.
As we approach under 4 minutes to go, it sets up a 2nd and 16. Stover had 4 sacks coming in with 2 today. He's now has 6 for the year. That ties him with KT Slayer for the team lead. John Michael Sudduth in motion. 2nd and 16, Utah back to throw. Down the middle, twin screw was the intended receiver, but ultimately knocked away by number 25, Blake Perrine. What an addition for Houston he's been.
Yeah, definitely a nice little pass deflection there. Probably preventing a touchdown.
Spent previous time with the Indianapolis Ramblers. First year with Houston, he's been dynamite in the defensive backfield for them. Utah out of the gun, fires, has a man open, it's Banks. He's stopped about 6 yards short of sticks, but it should set up a field goal opportunity for Boudreaux.
I mean, points are points, and at this point, Louisiana needs all the points they can get. I'll put them with a 1-score game at this point, if the field goal's made.
Snap, spot kick is on the way. Good. 10 plays, 55 yards, 3 minutes, 25 seconds taken off the clock. We have a 14-6 ball game. And Houston will get the ball back, Rochelle. Let's see what the Headhunters have planned, as it's still a multi-score lead. The visitors from H-Town have. Sim will down this in the end zone.
I mean, all Louisiana needs is a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and they're right back in this.
3:14. 1st and 10 from the 20. Still a manageable deficit for the Revs, although a defensive stop for them would be nice.
Definitely, you got lots of time on the clock, and both teams have all 3 timeouts.
Slap in motion as they line up in an empty backfield. 4 men coming on the rush. Burr down the middle, slap at it in his hands, but Nathan Blake says no ball for you.
I do like that play calling. Moving your halfback to a receiver slot and trusting his hands. Just didn't work out for him this time.
Indeed. Right idea out there. But ultimately the veteran safety back there made a play on the ball. Sim catches the ball on the flats. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he fumbled, but the ball went out of bounds. I believe Houston will retain possession.
That was
my
crazy,
goodness.
Colin.
Broke the tackle at Grimm. Was maneuvering along the sideline, and there's Nathan Blake again.
Wow.
Talk about a zany play. If that's not a zany play, I don't know what is. Burr, now 7 of 13, throwing the football for over 100 yards. Give up the middle to Slap, and Slap will pick up about 8 yards that time. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Houston definitely established a run game. They're using all their backs, and a great pickup on 1st down of 8 yards.
Even using the reserve fullback, Neal, on the 3rd and 1 situation earlier in this ballgame. We have a 2nd and 2. GP Wells, the deep back, in the eye. Here's Wells on the carry, and the smaller man breezes through the hole. Will still be a couple yards short. Rollerman Hood on the tackle.
And Louisiana was looking to run all the way. Defended it well.
we have another third down situation. Houston a little more efficient than Louisiana thus far. 3 of 5 overall in the game. And they get their first third down conversion a quarter just before the 2-minute warning. And we have another injury. This time it's Timothy Wellbrook-Bussey.
Well, linebackers are just dropping like flies out here tonight, Colin.
Oh, it's been a physical game for sure. Just lots of fullbacks and tight ends, and everybody line up and go. And serves as a de facto timeout. Clock stops at 2:04. As it's a draw play up the middle, and Slap is immediately tackled by Craven for a loss of 1 as the clock hits 2 minutes.
That time, Craven was not fooled at all.
We reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music here on YouTube. Shout out to our statisticians keeping track of the facts and figures for us here in the booth. Stephen Hacker and the cornman, Zach Holdorf. 2 wide to the top where Houston, Burr back to throw, has to move around, fires down the field. It's deflected, but there's a flag, Rochelle. Let's see what it is. Ooh, that's a back-breaking defensive penalty for the Rebs. As Tank Bennett's called for defensive pass interference.
I'm sure Hall Field's lost in Louisiana. We don't have cornfields, we have cane fields. Lots of sugar cane, Zach.
Usually I don't like to comment on the officials, but that seemed a little ticky-tacky to me.
Yeah, let him play, ref.
In any event, the ball moved him down short of the 30. Ball marked at about the 33. Burr back to throw. Hit the lob it underneath. And there to pick up a 7 to Corky. It'll be a 2nd and 3. Although Houston's in no hurry to use any of the 3 timeouts as of yet.
Yeah, they don't want to get the ball back to Louisiana. But I think Louisiana has to put some more pressure on Burr. He's having way too much time to throw the ball.
They've generated only 1 sack so far, and that came from an outside linebacker. Slap picks up the first down with ease.
Yeah, once Slap gets going forward, he's very hard to bring down without picking up extra yards.
I tell you what, the guy is only 210 pounds, 6 foot, but he runs bigger than that. Like you said, Rochelle, he's been carrying quite a few people forward. Chuck Diesel among them.
Then he rolls over him, picks up another 2 or 3 yards.
Here's Bovine in motion out of an empty backfield. Approaching under a minute. Burr back to throw. Pressure in its mate. Throws.
Wow.
Bovine again. His 2nd in the ball game.
I mean, what a trooper Burr is. He hung in that pocket. He saw the player pursuing him. Somehow he gets rid of the ball, makes a perfect throw for Bovine's 2nd touchdown of the night.
It was Gary Burney who had a free shot at him, but Burr says, I don't care, I'm sticking this in the end zone.
Wow, look at that. In stride.
And Sonny J on for the extra point. As we have 56 seconds left here in the first half. Snap, spot, kick is good. It's now 21-6 our score. As the Headhunters pick up 79 yards on 9 plays. Dave Burr, his last 10 pass attempts to Shell. 2 of them have ended up in the end zone for touchdowns.
Yeah, all you see is green. 2 touchdowns in 10 plays.
104 yards total. Twin screw on the return will get tackled at the 32. forgot to mention it at the top of the broadcast, folks. Well, the Rick meter may be on a paid vacation this week. We still have a momentum measuring device. It's the Rochelle meter.
Yeah, the Cats are still running, Colin.
Unfortunately for the Revs, it's been trending, as best I can tell, in the direction of the visiting team.
Yeah, Gerald Smith threatened to break it and make it 6 to Louisiana no matter what.
Indeed, he did. But his team's had its moments, but so far, they've been plagued with inconsistency. Collier on the pitch out from the fullback position stopped for no gain.
Louisiana's be happy here just running the clock out, coming back in after the halftime show.
21-6 our score. Utah back to throw. This underneath the twin screw. Incomplete. Clock stops at 27 seconds instead of a 3rd and 10. So we have Michael Irvine in the chat. He says, "Old man is sneaky fast," with a smiley. Indeed he is. And 3rd and 10, Banks in motion, followed by Clark. His 4 wide set, trips to the top. Back to throw is Utah. Quick throw over the middle. Twin screw has it, but he's tackled 3 yards short of sticks.
And so not using any timeouts.
Interesting move here by the Headhunters. Vida Leon for another punt.
Do you think they'll actually punt it here? I don't think so.
I think they're just going to let the clock run down.
And that's what they do.
And that's what they elect to do. Our halftime score, 21-6. Houston in front over the homestanding Revolution. Rochelle, I'm curious your thoughts about what we just saw.
Louisiana looked really good starting off the game. They moved the ball down the field pretty well. They're still moving the ball, but that fumble really, I think, was a momentum changer at that point.
Indeed, it was definitely a killer. Bowline has been on a hot streak, 2 receiving touchdowns in the first half. Getting a notice in the chat that says the Houston defense hasn't allowed a touchdown in the last 10 quarters of play, so this defense has been lock solid.
In the red zone, they lock everything down, force a field goal, or force a punt. We get to their side of the field.
4 grabs, 66 yards. 2 of them ended up in the end zone. Average yards per catch, just over 17. Pretty good. Revolution received the ball first, but we'll get an injury update. Timothy Welbuck-Bussy has a bruised bicep. Gary Clem a pulled hamstring. Well, Bussy is probable the pulled hamstring will render Clem out for the rest of the ball game.
Yeah, this pulled hammy is gonna hurt, Colin.
You hate to see that, yeah. You can massage it all you want, indeed, Rochelle, but it's still gonna hurt. Kickoff to the Revs, and twin screw out of the end zone, up the middle, across the 20 to about the 26-yard line is what I'm marking down. Vermont seeming relatively quiet in the first half, only 2 grabs on 3 targets for 29 yards. Taking in the action on the bench as you see twin screw on the return.
Yeah, I think Damon's being quiet because he's planning his playoff party at the convention.
Indeed, with the convention being in his hometown of Houston, just south of Houston, rather. Salmons on the carry, and Dwayne Salmons picks up 3 yards on his first carry here in the second half.
Let's see if Louisiana can actually establish their run game in the second half.
Here's 2nd and 7. Under center, 2 tight ends. Second and 7, draw play. Grant Jr. nothing doing. In fact, he lost a yard. And
Yep,
nice
that didn't
tackle
work.
made by Garrett Evans.
That didn't work at all.
Indeed, it did not. Setting up a 3rd and 8 already for the Revs. Down multiple scores. They need to keep the drive moving somehow, some way. There's a sprint out by Utah. Through short to Banks. And he's going to be stopped as he's touched down after about a 2-yard pickup. That drive went air-shaped for the Revs, Rochelle.
I think maybe if he the ball a little bit higher, he may have gotten a couple of yards after the catch, but where he placed the ball, he had to dive on the ground, and there was just no chance.
Also noticed Utah sort of rushed the throw, didn't have a chance to set his feet. It's Corky. Vince run a return up to the 34, and see the numbers there, and it pretty much tells the story. 211 to 137 in terms of total yards.
And look at the first down gain, 12-6. That's a big difference.
For sure, and Houston's had the ability to sustain drives and keep the ball, and therefore get their defense rest, and Louisiana's had the opposite happen to them. It'll be 1st and 10, 8:31 to go in the 3rd. Slap on the carry. Picks up 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clarification on the earlier stat regarding offensive touchdowns last 10 quarters. They gave up a special teams touchdown on a kick return last week, Rochelle, but no offensive touchdowns allowed over the last couple of games for Houston.
There we go.
Wells up the middle. His first big run in a while, and that's him a first down for his team.
Yep, I think from this point on, we're going to see a healthy dose of Wells and Slap.
Perhaps even a fullback, who knows?
Yeah, the authority by back there.
And the way this offensive line's blocking, they could probably put me back there.
With Denver.
So we have a 1st and 10. Man in motion is St. Green. Oh, that's Corky. Slap again on the carry. Look at him move, people, as he picks up 7 yards before Craven has to bring him down.
Guess that once he gets going forward, he's tough.
Slap continuing to add to his yardage total. He's now up to 7. He's now up to 16 yards officially on 15 carries. 5.1 yards per carry with a long at 9. Wells gets the ball. Spence with only manages to pick up 1 before Brian Craven brings him down. His 2nd tackle in as many plays.
Brian Cave's that big defensive end, but he gets around pretty quickly.
He's 6'5", 295, but definitely doesn't move like he's 295. A slap. Up just short of first down. Blake B. Craze led a green wave of humanity that enveloped Slap just short of the sticks. And it looks like the offense is going to stay out there for the moment, trying to convert this 4th down.
Oh, gutsy move by Houston. Wow.
And Wells picks it up with ease. The Aggressive call pays off for Houston.
It's being very aggressive.
As they continue to move this clock down now under 6 minutes. Pitch out to Slap. He's tackled by Bennett after a pickup of 1. Gotten the ball a couple times in a row, Rochelle. You can tell he's a bit fatigued.
That's the 7th run play in a row in this drive.
He has played a critical role and will now line up and empty. And we're going to see a pass from Bird. Down the middle he goes, and he overshoots his man long. Boy, Rochelle, when he's missed tonight, he's missed long, not short.
Yeah, he's been a little overzealous, I think, sometimes.
I agree with you on that one, partner. So it's up a 3rd and 9. Gorky in motion. All the way to the bottom. Back to throws Burr. Moves around, throws! Tech Bennett almost had an interception in his hands, and Rochelle, if he could have caught that, he might have gone the other way.
There was nothing but green grass in front of him if he had caught that one, Colin.
Sonny J now on for the punt. This time on 4th down. We have a returnal up to only a 13. Allinger on the 3rd down there on special teams with the tackle. Welcome in Rick Northrop to the chat.
Your dad just misses you, Colin.
Yeah, he just popped his head in and he wanted to say hi. It's 1st and 10 from 13, 5:20 going to 3rd. Rebs down 21-6. Cam Collier, his 2nd carry, picks up 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 coming up.
I mean, I don't blame Louisiana there. You're pretty much close to your end zone. Don't really want to throw the ball, have another interception, or another fumble. But at some point, not to open up their passing game.
2nd and 4. They line up with 2 tight ends, split backs. 1 receiver to the bottom is Michael Suddeth. Back to throw as Utah fires down the field as Gregory with the catch for the 1st down.
And Utah did a good job of getting the ball off. I think he felt the pressure coming on him, closing in the pocket. Just made a perfect throw.
Well, Scott, the fullback, was in there. He didn't have anyone to block. Gregory, he's been seldom targeted this season, but he came up huge that time to set his team up with a 1st down. You see the numbers for Utah, 9 of 15, 121. Kept it clean so far. Back to throw, down he goes for the 3rd time at the hands of Dover. That's his 3rd sack of the ball game.
Some people don't have 3 sacks the whole entire season. He's gotten 3 in one night.
And just like that, he's taken the lead. That's a loss of 6 to set up a 2nd and very long.
Ugh, that's like a mile.
It's so long you can't even see the 1st down marker on your screen. It's twin screw in motion. Utah back to throw. Moves around the pocket, fires way down the field. Thanks, buddy. Double coverage is there. Brady Clark says no, sir, to set up a 3rd and 16. The 2024 SFL convention is headed to South Shore Harbor Resort in Lake City, Texas, just south of Houston, July 12th through the 14th, featuring live games, flag football, a golf tournament, tailgate, pool party, and more. For all convention details, visit simulationfl.net/news/convention to reserve your room.
Hmm.
The event schedule and more as the third down pass again to Banks, unable to be completed.
Yeah, those Houston defenders are just finding those receivers and then making the perfect timed hits. Not the ball loose.
Lee is on for another punch. She's been busy tonight, which is always kind of a unfortunate thing. If you're the offense, if your punter's busy, that means you're not doing well. As Houston will take over at their own 40-yard line.
I think you're going to see Houston come out and try to control the clock some more with their run game.
It's been effective for them so far, Rochelle. I don't expect much deviation. The Rebs, they've made a couple plays here and there, but most of the big plays have gone the way of the visitors this evening. Slap picks up 4 yards. That'll be 2nd and 6. He continues to close in on the 100-yard mark. He's now up to 82 on 18 carries and 1 touchdown. DP Wells gets another touch. He sets up a 3rd and 2 as he takes his 10th tote forward.
The 3rd and 2, and to see another run play from Houston.
Whole playbook is definitely open. 3rd and 2. Wing jokers. Strong pitch out the slap, and Slap easily gets the 1st down before Diesel brings him down. 1st down, Houston. First and 10. Wells behind Burr under center. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top of your picture. There's the wide out. Here's to get the slap. Slap with a couple of nice, Wells rather, with a couple of nice moves. Shady involved in on the tackle, 2nd and 5. It
You'll
was
stick to this
2nd.
run game, Colin.
Yeah, it's just humming along, Joe. Another pitch up to Slap, and this time he stopped near the line of scrimmage, Rochelle.
And number 59 with a great tackle. Chuck Diesel.
Boy, Diesel's been busy tonight with 4 tackles and 1 assist. Assisted tackle. Burr back to throw. Down the field. Oh, almost intercepted. Rollerman Hood almost grabbed that. And the young man who was the intended target was C.J. Parrish. They're trying to get him a reception, Rochelle, but unfortunately that time, once again, David Burr misses long.
I didn't even see the receiver when I saw the ball. I'm like, where's the receiver at? It was thrown to the defensive backs.
Here's Sonny Jace. Punt is away. He's been really good angling these. And Twin Screw catches into his jersey number at the 17. Ball on the Rev 17, still down 21-6. This drive is especially critical. The Revs want to remain in this football game. Utah's back to throw. Will swing this out to Dwayne Simmons. Nice stiff arm on piece. And he picks up the 1st down all on his own.
Great stiff arm. I mean, like I said, he did it all by himself on the sideline.
Watch this move right here on. Boom. It's like he threw him out of the club with that stiff arm.
Get off me.
Indeed, Rochelle. That's what he was saying as he went by. 1st and 10. Approaching under a minute to go in the third split backs for the Rebs. Tight end is John Michael Sudduth, who moves over. Pitch out to Collier. Broken tackle initially, but John Barnhart says you will not go any further.
That time the cornerbacks were playing man coverage on the line. Bound gets to that running back quickly.
Read that one like a book and set up a second and 10. Utah fires, complete the twin screw, broken tackle, first down. And boy, twin screw, he hasn't got a lot of balls tonight, Rochelle, but they've all come at huge times for his ball club.
I mean, great catch, and then breaks the tackle, keeps moving forward, knows where the first down marker is, and gets the first down.
Indeed he does, and gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 22 seconds left in the quarter. For first and 10 Rebs, just short of their own 45. Pitch out to Collier. He picks up 5 this time in the carry.
Colin, that's a good example of giving or taking what the defense gives you. The cornerbacks are playing back. Quarterback recognizes that, with a little toss, and except, quite a bit of yardage there.
Indeed it was. 21-6 our score at the end of 3.
The of the Simulation Football League is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or account of the game without the express written consent of the league office is prohibited.
Colin Northrop, Rochelle Colston in the broadcast booth with you. Our statisticians, Stephen Acker and Zach Holdorf. As we start this fourth and final stanza. Tommy Utah back to throw, fires just before he got hit, and Levy Lease held on to the ball just short of the sticks to set up a third and less than 1.
That was so close, Colin, so close.
Third and less than 1. Give to Sammons. First down. Didn't need a lot of yards to show, but it was awfully critical.
Yeah, definitely, and nice recognition. Like I said, the cornerbacks are playing a little bit off the line. Lots of room over there for a couple of yards.
Collier again on the carry. Picks up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Oh, you're such a big, forceful runner. Almost like he's a brute out there.
Collier is 6'4", 260. That's the size of some defensive linemen in this league. It's John Michael Sudden. First time we've heard from him in a while. Picks up the first down. And the bench is fired up about that one.
So is the crowd, Colin. Listen to him. They're finally getting into this game. Cats are still running. They're running fast now. On that wheel. Powering that meter.
All of a sudden, Rebs trying to make it interesting. Down 21-6 here in the fourth quarter. Pitch out to Collier. Collier
nice.
On the run. His third carry of the drive is a good one as he'll set up a 2nd and 2.
If Louisiana can score right here, they'll put themselves right back into this game. Still plenty of time left.
Indeed. 2nd and 2 as we're approaching under 8 minutes to go. Actually, that was his fourth carry to drive. Sammons picks up the first down. Stiff
Nice.
arms a man. And he
Oh,
goes
touchdown!
into the end zone all by himself. Touchdown, Rebs.
What a great run, Colin. Broken tackle, little stiff arm, little juke move. He did it all on that drive, on that run.
He's like, I'm gonna do this all by myself. Hurdle over down man, then the stiff arm, and then he just outran everybody to the corner. It was easy.
I guess right now, Louisiana's right back into this game.
It's 21-12 currently. They will elect to try the extra point rather than go for 2. I want to be chasing points. At this juncture, I guess, 10 plays, 84 yards. And the Houston defense gives up an offensive touchdown. Sim on the return, spins up the middle. And he'll get tackled in relatively good field position for the Headhunters at the 23.
If you're Louisiana here, you know a huge stop here would be great for Louisiana.
And now the offense has done something really well. Let's see if the defense can hold up their end of the bargain. Parrish in motion. Draw play up the middle. Slap. Picks up 5. That's a good start to the drive for Houston.
And that time, Louisiana actually gave their defense a big rest. They were on the field for 3 minutes and 31 seconds. So the defense should come out here kind of like with fresh legs at this point.
Yeah, the Rebs were able to get some rest defensively. As Wells tackled just short of first down to set up a 3rd and 1. It's a critical down.
They're very crucial for Louisiana here.
Give to Slap. He got the first down with ease, plus a little bit more burning on the tackle.
If I were Houston here, I'd try to keep running this clock. Don't give the ball back to Louisiana until I had to.
Here's Burr, fires.
Ooh.
Curtis unable to haul it in. And that'll start the clock with 6:27.
Big hit by Nathan Blake.
He's been huge several times today. Second and 10. Burr pitches it out to Slap. Nice juke. We'll make it a 3rd and 3 situation here as the clock ticks under 6 minutes. The wild card round of season 22 kicks off another SFL postseason with doubleheaders on Saturday and Sunday, April 20th and 21st, starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss any action in the SFL playoffs right here on SFL YouTube. Who will make an impact when it matters the most? Another carry for Wells, and they say he got the first down. If he did, it was just by inches.
I think we're going to see a challenge back here because I don't think. Yep, there we go.
Oh, yep, we're going to see it indeed. Take a retroactive look at the play presented by Retroid. Get your SFL console at GoRetroid.com. And Rochelle, out of all the critical plays I've said that have happened in this ball game, this review might be the most critical.
In real time, I thought Mickey was short, and I still think he's short.
Blake Becrae's tackled him down. Let's see. Where is his knee? Ooh, his knee is right on the unofficial line, but the ball did not cross it. Let's see.
Yep.
They overturn the call, and the Revs win the challenge.
Now, will Houston be gutsy and go for it?
They were gutsy once before, putting the foot on the gas pedal. Nope, it looks like the special teams unit is out. Sonny J is back to kick it away.
Interesting.
Good hang time on this one.
Ooh.
Winscrew has a nice seam. Broken tackle, steps out of bounds at the 22. He had an opening, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, great little block there, and got actually the stiff arm, but couldn't break free.
Ball on the Rev 22. .5:39 to go in this ball game. Adam Banks, the man in motion. 2 grabs on 4 targets. For Banks today, as Utah fires, twin screw again, picks up 9, only 2nd and 1.
That's Winscrew's 5th reception for 59 yards. He's had 7 targets.
It's a
So
pretty
he's been the number 1 receiver for Louisiana tonight.
pretty good catch rate for him. Levy Lease has had a catch on 2 targets. And
Ooh.
Salmons actually lost a yard. No, he stopped for no gain by guess who? Houston's leading tackler Chris Britton III. Sets up a 3rd and 1 for the Revs. As they go split backs. Line up both fullbacks there. Quarterback sneak by Utah, who hangs on to the ball this time. Tried to slide, but was tackled before he could do so.
I kind of saw that one coming.
We've seen them do that. From time to time in previous games this season, but not until that play did we see it tonight as Collier picks up 4. He just continues
Behind
to
the line, but he just kept pushing forward. Colin and picked up 4 yards.
He's a tough guy to bring down,
Yeah,
weighing as much as he does.
definitely. I don't want to tackle him.
I know in my DB days, I certainly wouldn't want to tackle that guy either.
Oh,
Utah
no!
threw an interception. That's Jason Peace. He had a shot at one way early in this ball game, and that time he grabbed it.
Could be a disaster for Louisiana.
Levy Lease, the intended receiver. And for Tommy Utah, he kept it so clean for so much of the night, Rochelle.
He did.
And it ends in disaster. It strikes at the worst possible time. Ball on the 39, clock stopped. At the 3-minute 58-second mark. Get the slap. They'll pick up 3 yards. 2nd, 7, the clock starts to wind.
I just don't see Houston in any hurry to get the ball back to Louisiana. Their run game's been working really well for them. They have close to 150 yards rushing, so I think you're going to see a full dose of GP Wells and Josh Slapp at this point.
Indeed. It's been key to this team's success, and more importantly for Dave Burr, he's been able to keep the ball out of harm's way when he's gone back to pass, although he's had a couple of close calls. Pitch out to GP Wells. Wells carrying a defender forward to set up a 3rd and 3 as we tick closer to 3 minutes. Tomorrow, first round buys are on the line in our final Saturday slate of the regular season starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Current 3 seed Minnesota, 4 seed DC, and 5 seed Fort Worth will all be in action. Sunday, Vancouver claims the Pacific with a win. Seattle needs a win and a Legion loss. And both, plus Mexico City, are in the playoffs with a win. It all comes down to this football this weekend right here on SFL YouTube. Should be fun. Neal picks up the first down up the middle. His second carry of this ball game, Rochelle. They are letting just about everybody tote the ball.
Let's bring the backups in.
Clock hurtling toward the 2-minute warning. It's about a 2-second difference between the play clock and the game clock, so they don't need to snap it again.
You need to stay in the huddle to the 2-minute warning. Oh no, they went back to the line.
They took as much time as they thought they needed, and then I imagine they'll just sit here and wait for the clock to run. Play clock at 3, 2. Oh, they just went away before the 2-minute warning. Slap will pick up 7 on first down to set up a critical 2nd and 3 on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
So a little confused. Why would you even do that?
I see your point, Rochelle. It could have backfired on them in a bad way, but Headhunters are in pole position as we enter the home stretch, up 21-13 here on the SFL on YouTube. Colin Northrop, Rochelle Colston, Stephen Hacker, Zach Holdorf on stats. 2nd and 3, and they pick up this first down, Rochelle. It could be all over for the Revs. There's the chances to possibly tie this game. Slap. Stopped right at the line, and the Revs will burn their first time out before a critical 3rd and 2.
Yeah, because Louisiana, I mean, you force a field goal, but you don't have a whole lot of time left. Right now it's a 1-score game, but interception would be huge here for Louisiana. I don't think they're going to see the ball in the air.
I don't think Houston would dare put the ball in harm's way. They're going to trust it in the hands of their lead tailback, Josh Slapp. He's had 1 rushing touchdown today. He gets the ball, pitch out, they're in the corner, carries Tank Bennett past the marker, just short of 10, and Rochelle, that ought to do it.
Definitely. Like I said, once he gets going, he's very, very hard to break down. He just kind of like rolls over the defender almost every time. Picks up even more yardage.
Took a pitch to the outside. Tank Bennett tried to stop him, but ultimately went for a ride. It'll be 1st and 10 from just short of the 10. Here's to get the slap up the middle. Pick up about 3 yards. Last timeout used by Louisiana. Still lined up in the regular offense. They got to be careful here. Make sure nothing too crazy were to occur. Here's to get the slap up the middle, and he has his 2nd rushing touchdown to put the finishing touches on this as the home crowd boos the visitors from H-Town.
Definitely, you don't like when your crowd turns on you here.
27-13 pending the extra point. For Josh Schnapp, that's his second rushing touchdown of the game. He now has 14 on the year. And he crossed the 100-yard mark a little bit ago, so he's now over 1,000 yards for the season. Congratulations for him. Sonny J on for the kick. Chris Grant Jr. on the return. We've seen him return quite a few kickoffs tonight, but hasn't been featured in the ground game for the Revs. I don't believe, Rochelle.
You don't see many halfbacks doing kick returns for sure.
He's got a pretty good average on his return yards. Just you round it up to 29, but it's officially at 28.7.
That's 29. Math is hard.
Yeah, math can be a little finicky indeed. 1:34 to go. Revs out of timeouts. Ball on their own 31. John Michael Suddeth in motion. Resets. Sprint out by Utah. Backside throw. Suddeth on the grab. Picks up 8.
Yep.
And here we go with a hurry up.
I love hurry-up offenses.
You see the numbers for Utah. Throw over the middle. Complete again. This time to Banks. That's now 16 completions officially.
Need a little bit longer passes.
Here they go. A bit longer.
Oh, no.
Intercepted by Mike Bird. And the Birdman will put that ball in the cage as the Hyenas, or no, the Headhunters rather.
You reverted back to a few seasons ago, Colin. That's okay.
That's all right. I just got excited because Mike Bird made a spectacular interception. He'll place the ball on the Houston 46-yard line.
And the best formation in football if you're on the winning team.
And the most aggravating if you're on the losing side. And for Mike Bird, that is his 4th interception of the season. He had 3 coming in. Which means he was tied for 3rd on the team with Guy Incognito, who also had 3. So he now moves into a tie for 2nd with John Barnhart, who has 4. Kneel down by Burr is commenced on 2nd down. It's 3rd down, and I believe Houston will go home feeling good about themselves.
Yeah, definitely.
They
They
will move.
avoid the 7-5, 7-5 mess.
To move to 8-4, Louisiana falls to 4-8. Their first non-winning season since season 19 when they went 5-7. They also went 4-8 in season 16. As the teams make their way to locker rooms, Rochelle Colston, I'm curious your thoughts as we pour over the statistics.
Well, I mean, let me guess. Houston's running game was really good tonight. Dave Burr had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. They only had 19 pass attempts.
14 points off of turnovers by Houston was key.
And don't forget the fumble.
Yeah,
And
the
the 2
fumble
interceptions.
fumble by Utah was killer, as well as the 2 picks by him. 2 forced fumbles, 1 recovered fumble. Houston had the advantage in 1st down yards. 3rd down conversion surprisingly even.
Look at those rushing yards by Houston, though.
Those rushing yards definitely tell the story. Houston will end the season on a 3-game win streak.
Player of the game, Colin?
Play the game, I gotta go Josh Slapp. He clipped 1,000 yards, had 2 touchdowns. That's gonna be my pick. Who's yours?
I agree. Even though some of the defensive plays tonight, the 3 sacks by Anthony Stover, 2 interceptions. Defense played well for Houston tonight also.
Shout out to Tiberius Vovine, added 2 more touchdowns to his Hall of Fame resume as his team wins 28-13 for Rochelle Colston, Zach Fuller, and Stephen Hacker. I'm Colin Northrop. Thank you all, and good night.
Good night, Denver.